Hey everybody and welcome back to Cobblers Vlogs, where today we have another match preview for you, where tomorrow afternoon Northampton Town will be travelling up to Valley Parade to take on Bradford City in League 2. It's going to be a big game, tough place to go, Bradford, so what we're waiting for, let's get into this preview. Okay, so looking at recent form then for both sides, the Cobblers are currently sat 17th position in the table. They've got 6 wins on the board, 2 wins, 1 draw and 3 defeats. The Bradford Brantons, whatever you want to call them, Bradford City, currently are 12th in the table with 6 wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats and 2 wins. They are sat on 8 points, the Cobblers on 7, so just 2 points separating 5 places in the table. Obviously, we know how early it is in the season. If we look at the Cobblers, the last 3 results for them was on Tuesday night. They suffered a 3-1 defeat to Peterborough United. Very disappointing that was in the derby. It wasn't 3-1, it was 2-0. I don't know where I got that from. I know where I got it from because we beat Plymouth 3-1 in the game before that. So our most recent game was against Peterborough, obviously, on Tuesday night in the EFL Trophy, a 2-0 defeat. Then before that, last Saturday, we had a fantastic confidence-boosting win against Plymouth Argyle by 3-1. And then the result before that was a win against Arsenal under 21s on penalties. The result before that in the league, we'll go for 3 league games. So we've got the Plymouth game, 3-1 win. Then we had a 1-0 loss to Colchester United the week before that. And then on Tuesday the 20th of August, we suffered a 1-0 defeat to Swindon Town. So the Cobblers, last league game, they won 3-1. They're in decent form, you could say. Looking at Bradford City, obviously all the 2s so far for Bradford, but it's not really as good as it sounds in terms of their results so far. We'll look back at their last 3 games. Obviously on Tuesday night they played Bolton in the EFL Trophy. 9,000 plus attended that game. Obviously it's Bolton's first game back, if you like. They did win that 4-3 on penalties. Then before that, last Saturday, they took on Crewe away from home and suffered a 2-1 defeat. And then before that, they suffered a 1-0 defeat to Forest Green Rovers. They got their second win of the season on Tuesday, the 20th of August, which was a 1-0 win away at Stevenage. So they've lost their last... they haven't won at home yet, I don't think, this season. Yeah, they beat Oldham at home. That's about it. Only won 1 of 3 at home so far this season, have the Bantams. So it's going to be an interesting game. Interesting to see how it goes. Neither side is in particularly good form, so it's going to be an interesting one. So in terms of the danger men, we discuss this every week. For the Cobblers, Nicky Adams can be a threat. Hoskins, we've seen, can be a threat. Had a fantastic game against Plymouth as well. Andy Williams is going to score goals. He's got 3 this season, like the Bradford City striker I'm about to mention at the moment. So a couple of danger men there for the Cobblers. But we all know about those. What you want to hear about is the opposition, Bradford City. First team, in terms of their first team, Richard O'Donnell is their goalkeeper. Obviously, we're aware of him as Cobblers fans, as he was obviously in goal for us, Mr. Too Good, another Mr. Too Good for League 2, who has come back down into League 2. Some of the names you might be familiar with is their centre midfielder Jake Reeves. They've also signed Jamie Devitt, who is currently injured, luckily for us. But again, another target for the Cobblers there. Hope Akpan is also still playing at Bradford as well, can be a threat. The main ones I want to look at are James Vaughan and Clayton Donaldson. Clayton Donaldson is 34, I think, but he's still, we all know about how much of a high profile he has. He's played in the Championship and at League 1 and League 2 level. James Vaughan as well, also their top goal scorer this season with 3. Him and Andy Williams both scoring 3 so far this season. I've also got Zyle Ishmael as well, another decent attacking midfielder for Bradford, who can cause the Cobblers problems. But yeah, Richard O'Donnell, the main man that we want to look at as well in terms of Cobblers fans, the main man you'll be familiar with. But James Vaughan and Clayton Donaldson, I can see causing that Cobblers back line problems if they're on it on Saturday. So those are the danger men for Bradford City. Coming up, we now have a Bradford City fan, Sam Drake, his YouTube channel SHD. Go and subscribe to him. I will leave a link in the description. But yeah, here are his thoughts on tomorrow afternoon's game.
Hello everyone on the Cobblers Vlogs YouTube channel. Now my name is Sam. I have a YouTube channel called SHD. Now I've been invited on to give you my match preview of the game. Now my score prediction for this game, I'm going to go with a 2-0 to the Cobblers. I'm not that confident going into the game. We've lost our last 2 in the league. We only just got past Bolton on penalties. in the leasing.com trophy on Tuesday. I'm not that confident at all. So I'm going to go with 2-0 to the Cobblers. I'm going to go with Andy Williams is his name, and Sam Hoskins to get the goals for them. Our danger men, I'd probably say obviously James Vaughan, he's our leading goal scorer, I think with 3 goals. But Harry Pritchard played well against Bolton on Tuesday night, and I do expect him to start. He's a good winger that we signed from Blackpool. We've also got some other good creative players like Callum Cook. Jamie Devitt's going to be out injured for this match. He's going to be out for a few more weeks. We've also got some good players like Gibson on their day, Donaldson. It just depends who we play and if we are going to show up for this game. We've played a lot of formations already, we've played a lot of players already. Our fans are very divided about whether they want our manager Gary Bowyer in or Gary Bowyer out. So I do think this game's going to be a bit of a test. If we lose this, then that's 3 on the bounce in the league. That's 1 point from 4 games if you include the Bolton game, even though we got 2 points for that because we won on penalties, but that don't really matter. But yeah, thanks for having me on. I wish Northampton best of luck for the rest of the season, apart from obviously this game. But come on, see it anyway. Make sure you subscribe to the Cobblers Vlog YouTube channel. Leave a like on this video, and if you could subscribe to me, SHD, then that would be much appreciated. But yeah, peace.
So thanks a lot to Sam for coming on and speaking to us, giving us that little preview of who he thinks is going to cause problems. If you have a look down in the description, you will see the link to his channel, and I'm sure we'll put a vlog out as well. He'll also be doing a match preview, so go and check all of that good stuff out. So again, like I said, link will be down in the description. In terms of my score predictions, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I think Bradford is a very tough place to go. It can be quite intimidating, the size of the ground, all of that sort of stuff. Big club at League 1 and League 2 level. Was on the brink of the Championship, remember, just a few years ago. So a very big club, and I think the Cobblers, that could play a little factor, and that's why I think we're going to get a 1-1 draw, which would be a decent point away from home as well, against a Bradford City team that should be going for promotion, and again, like us, a team that should be going for the playoffs as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this match preview. Safe journey if you're heading up. Unfortunately, neither myself or Will are going to be at the game. Sorry about that. I'm going to be doing the review on Sunday morning, Saturday night, something like that. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like on it. Subscribe to this channel if you are new. Go and subscribe to Sam as well. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.